going to be an option, of course. We're still going to be having the MCV1 capture device available the way it is, or you could have the other version, which is the MCV-E for enhanced, and this makes the black level completely adjustable on the fly, and that's the only difference that there is. Of course, there's also noise reduction circuitry inside, and a little bit more sophisticated, but the same driver, the same software, same everything is applied. So the MCV1 is not outdated. It's just we have come up with a new circuit for it that slightly updates the ability to adjust the black level. I believe Will out in California was wondering if the MCV1 was already outdated. It is not so. It's still available. We got lots of those, and they all work very well for up to Windows 7, 64-bit. The only add-on that we've done at the shop is to add an actual E for enhancer, which is built in to it, and it's an option. It's not out yet. It hasn't come out yet. So those who have an MCV1, yours can be updated very easily, and it's quite worth the effort for sure. So the MCV1 is not outdated. Just wanted to stress that out to people. Not everyone will need the MCV-1-E. E is for enhanced. Not everyone's going to need it. Those who would prefer to have that option, they can send back their MCV1 and get it updated, and we could do that for a fee. There's a new circuit that we add inside, and also a variable control potentiometer that's permanently mounted at the end of one of the wires of the MCV1. No, Jack, I didn't have a chance to do any of that whatsoever. I've been super tied up and very, very busy. Friday was a madhouse at the shop, Jack. We had people from the United States calling as well. We didn't have a chance to talk to them too much on the phone. Someone was asking me also to go on Skype for about an hour, half an hour to an hour, to look at something they've done as far as Mac users, and I just couldn't do it. It was just too full in the shop, and we were just way too busy, so I didn't have a chance to try VJ out with the laptop. I discussed it with a couple of the local guys here, but certainly is a possibility, and obviously it is going to work as well. I know, the view of M82 right now sucks. Jack, you should see the conditions here tonight. They're really, really not that good. I'm very disappointed in the views here right now. Let me attempt to get a little bit better view here. As I said earlier, Jack, we cannot even see the Big Dipper here. The conditions got really, really bad. We're supposed to get a rain tonight sometime, and clouds, and I can see this is thin cloud that we're having at the moment. And I'm going to activate the Peltier to full on, because I think I'm having a bit of issues here that with a little bit of noise. So we're going to activate the DC control to full value, and just give it a moment here to see if we can get a little bit better image here. You can actually see in the background the graininess that we're having here. This is due to the conditions that we're having here. They're just horrible. Okay, obviously the cooler helps a lot. I had the cooler off on this Class 0 sensor here, and now we've got the cooler on where it's going to give us a little bit better views here. I could tell it's getting pretty humid here tonight. Just got a little light jacket on, and the air is getting very damp here in the warm room. I don't have the heater on or anything, but we could tell that the air is getting quite humid, and rain is getting closer. It's obvious. Oh, for sure. Jack, I totally agree. It beats. I can't even see M82 with an eyepiece here in Ottawa, where I am in my backyard. Even with a 16-inch Dobsonian that I have as well, forget it. This is something I cannot observe here. So I consider myself very lucky to be able to see something, and it's quite enjoyable. Oh boy, I sure envy you, Jack. I very envy you big time for the warmer weather. Yeah, Will, in Redding, California, you were mentioning earlier there that about the MCV-1 would be outdated. It's not. The MCV-1 capture device is still being made. We still got quite a lot of them. And what we've done, Will, is made and invented a circuit that's being added onto it internally that allows us to turn it into an enhanced version. It's like having a DVE built inside of the MCV-1. So we still use the MCV-1. It's still a current model. It's not outdated whatsoever. It's going to be a long time before it becomes outdated. Not until at least Windows come out with another operating system that's going to be completely different. Only then, but it's hard to keep up with everything, as you know, when it comes to computers. It's rather difficult. So if you did receive one, Will, not long ago, it's not a problem, and you can certainly have it shipped again here at the shop, and we could upgrade that for you for a fee. The MCV-1E will be more expensive, obviously. There's a heck of a good circuit that goes in it. There's a lot of labor that goes into it, each of them. In fact, it took us all week just to make 10 of them. I've got one guy dedicated, that's all what he does after I've done the design, and he builds the actual little cabinet to put the potentiometers in them. Everything's lined up, everything's handcrafted, everything's handmade that goes in there. So per week we're only able to manufacture about 10 of them. This is full-time all day long for 4 days, 5 days work. So it takes a little while to do, but it's well worth it. The new addition to the MCV-1, the new circuit, is absolutely fantastic. It is something I really, really like a lot. Well, it is. That's correct. It's not the same DVE. I mean, it's not the same DVE as before. It's a submicro miniature circuit here that we've manufactured, and it's going to be implemented into the digital side of the MCV-1. So it only affects the S-video. It will not affect the composite whatsoever. You need to have S-video hooked up in order to benefit from the MCV-1-E, the enhanced portion. I'm not sure if I'll be able to see that, Brian. Honestly, we've got a hard time seeing M82 as it is. I'm just doing this for the school out in St. Albert, and those from Brazil. There's about 60 people looking at the moment, observing at the moment from Brazil, and we are just doing this here for them at the moment. Conditions are getting very, very bad, to the point I cannot see the Big Dipper to the naked eye anymore, or any of the stars as it is. I barely see Polaris, and it takes everything to see Polaris, in fact. So I don't think so we'll be able to see M81 tonight. Yes, Jack, there's a gentleman that was on earlier. I think he's still on, and he had, I guess, a classroom or his astronomy club was on, and they had 60 people. watching all at the same time. I'm just looking for first name here, but I don't think so that he's on anymore. Plus, we've got the elementary school in St. Albert, Ontario, where Dennis Legault, Stéphane Lalonde is out doing a public astronomy for those school kids, and they're also watching live on the giant screen outdoors with a projector, what we're broadcasting now. So we've got a bunch of kids watching this here at the moment. I was talking to Stéphane Lalonde today on the phone, and yesterday, and excuse me, he is taking part of public astronomy that we're involved locally here in the Ottawa region. So I'm really glad he's back at it and doing what he always liked to do, is to help out people and to help the public with public astronomy. Okay, Bob, the exposure here, I'm using the MCB1-E, of course. It's adjusted accordingly. The exposure is 16 seconds. 16 seconds. 16 seconds. The APC set at 13 on both. Gamma's at 1. The video adjustment here, the contrast at 63. Brightness is at 117. And the AGC set at 3. Usually I would have that set at about 1 actually, and I'm just thinking maybe I should drop that down to 1 instead of 3. I don't understand why I put the AGC at 3, which I never do. It's always at 1. But then again, it's not a big deal because I get to lower this figure just by using the manual adjustment here, just like I'm doing now on the MCB1-E. Here we could increase the brightness, the background level, and we could lower it down until it gets until it loses sync actually. It goes so low that the capture device can no longer detect a signal. There you go. We just lost signal from turning the MCB-1